Now that's what's gonna happen pretty soon. Like the final things that have to be done. May notice curtains. You light? What happened? So many progress, but that's not true because this is my own place. So yeah, it's just the final days where I oh my god, the guy really looks like someone. Got distracted, I'm so sorry. There was a man walking outside and I feel like recently I started following this male ballet dancer and I feel like I really look like that man. But wow, sidetracked, ADD. But yeah, this is so weird. Yeah, it feels good. And I'm still wearing my coat, by the way, because I just came back. Well, not just, but I always have to take a little bit of some off time, after having had a busy day, and I've had a rather busy day, because my little one came over, my new place, and so I showed her around, and she. Well, at first she was like, "What's going on?" Like she generally does know that we're moving again, finally. Like this is my third time in like 6 months, so that's not okay. But it all had good reasons. Well, actually, like logical reasons. Let's put it that way. Good reasons, not because painful experiences. Let's just keep it there. But yeah, so yeah, so I showed her around and told her that she was actually going to get, and still is going to get, the biggest room. And she absolutely deserves that because, I will have my office room, which is combined, of course, with my walk-in closet. And yeah, so I get a notification. Jeez, no, I don't want that. I'll watch later, I guess. No, I really don't feel like watching something right now. Anyway, so this is a little bit of my own room. Right now, there's a mess going on. Like, ooh, so much mess. But it's not much. It's not much left, and it's just laundry. Basically, it's just laundry. I mean, I usually do my laundry and you know, off weekends. That's how you say it. Well, just on a normal work days, right? And yeah, it was a very rainy day, and then some sun came in between, and then it started raining again. So I'm a bit tired again, but I did use the past days to just, get a little bit rest, sleep. And I do feel a lot more energized right now. So yeah, makeup on again because I had a fun day. I went to the fair, and my back is frankly still alive because unfortunately, and I do think this is unfortunately, a very unfortunate because I really I really like spending time with my precious little one and watching her just go crazy with fun. And yeah, I wanted to go on a roller coaster with her, but I couldn't find it. So, but yeah, no, she had a blast, I guess. We had some snackies. Oh, we had white chocolate covered strawberries. It was so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna cry. No, no, they really were good. They were great, and I am not much of a fair person, like as in going to fairs. I'm sorry, what? That just really no, that's not the case. I'm a very fair person, I think. Like, excuse me, like yeah. Sometimes I'm a bit too fair, I guess. Just aggressively shoving stuff aside. But yeah, I didn't get to go on rides this year, and that's totally fine by me. But at the same time, I everybody just has their lonely days, right? Or there's certain types of friends. Like with one type of friends, would go watch movies together, or just hang out, chill, have a tea party, whatever. And the other one is for just going woo crazy at a fair, for example, or at an amusement park. And yeah, well, my life is very lonely right now, but at the same time, it isn't, because I'm actively building well, a social life, rebuilding it, because the hurtful thing is when you come out of a divorce, usually your friend groups mix, and because of all the life struggles I already had to deal with prior to that, I lost so many people. And aside of that, apart from that, all of my friends kind of moved north, or even out of the country, like out of country, like straight up. I have no idea, just out of the Netherlands. And yeah, I've always been someone to connect more with people outside of my own home country. Like, in a way, I'm very typically Dutch, right? But at the same time, I just I just want to be myself, and I'm actively trying to remain that. Um, I'll keep doing that. So yeah. But coming back to the story, there's one thing that I always wanted to try at a fair. A good snack. I think it's a good snack. It looks delicious. It looks like your teeth are probably gonna fall out. Well, my teeth needed a dentist appointment anyway, so I don't care. Another thing I have to. Oh God! I just realized that I have to do that. Oh dear! No! Oh, I hate the dentist. Like, nothing against the dentist. I accidentally bit my dentist once, but that was his entire own fault, and his colleague, his assistant, actually fully agreed with me on that one, because he was like, eventually I'm gonna say bite down really hard, and when I say bite down, you have to do that. And he had his fingers in my mouth doing whatever he had to do. And then he suddenly just said to me, "So we're gonna start with the something like we're gonna start with the bite down." And immediately, like, my instincts say, "Oh, whoa!" So I accidentally bit him. It's one of those life stories that I always remember, because it's just so silly, right? Like, it was his own fault. It really was his own fault, and I yeah, fun times. I did apologize, of course, because I'm not a monster, but I was very obedient, I guess. You tell me what to do, and I'll do it if that's what you need to be done. Let's go. Well, yeah, I did bid my dentist, so there you go. So that's a fun story. But coming back to the great snack, I finally got myself a candied apple, and I'm gonna try this tonight. And if you won't, see any videos appear on YouTube ever again, it's probably because I completely ruined my teeth. So, Like it's like the little animation short when you bite down and the teeth just fall out or just get stuck inside of the thing that they're biting into. I really hope that's not the case. But if so, I'll probably upload a picture of that saying never again and be warned. But yeah, this is my first candied apple, and I think that there are many aspects to the grown-up life, the adult life, that are so nerve-wracking, right? The responsibility, the well, for many, for example, I don't have anyone to fall back onto, since I've gone through no contact with all of my family members. Well, there were a few, but I barely speak with them anymore, which is really sad actually. But yeah, it's just it's tough. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just there's so many responsibilities, so much seriousness, and I do resent that. The feeling of not only being pressured by society, but also by your own social circles to always be actually perfect, right? And I talked about this in my previous video about this already. I think multiple times already, and that should change. That's the reason why I'm saying go have some fun, because actually, when you're like, I have ADD, so I know a little bit more about the dopamine levels and what it could do to help you get through a day. And because I consistently suffer from not having enough dopamine being produced by my own body, F you, body, you really see the differences. And I do get jealous of the neurotypical people who just go on about their day and just like, oh, whatever. I can do this laundry, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I'll be like, why? Why must I suffer? But at the same time, I'm just totally cool, relaxed, and calm and laid back when the fire alarm goes off, right? I'll be like, this is what we do, this is how we're gonna do it. Got that. So that's where I get to shine. But those occasions, as you may have noticed, are way more rare than your day-to-day life, right? So yeah. So knowing what dopamine actually does to someone, having fun is, creating or creating a spark in your level of dopamine, right? Your dopamine levels. So life gets easier because of that. It's like, it may sound so simple, but it really is. Like, the one thing that people tend to forget to talk about when we're talking about depression actually is not like how do you feel, or what happened to get you to this point, but just what you want to do about this. And it's just like, yeah, I want to work again, I want to start school again, that kind of stuff. But what I feel like isn't discussed properly enough is not just doing things, but doing things you actually like, and putting that part of what you actually like, not giving it, what is a very difficult thing to actually say, not make it the grandest ideas, like I want to be graduated in 4 years, or I want to start school again, because that's big. That's big. People, you don't understand, that's a big goal when you're suffering from depression. And since I have obviously been suffering from depression various occasions, the one thing I really wished someone would have told me, and I'm actually crying about this right now, it's not just going and get out and doing things and experiencing life, but doing the small things that really matter and be freaking proud of that. It's as simple as just, hey, whoa, I brushed my teeth today, like, great job. But those aren't the fun things. So whenever you enjoy your meal, that's a fun thing. Whenever you did a small walk, that's a fun thing. If you enjoy walking, at least I do. If you've seen a lovely bird and you enjoy birds, that's a fun thing. Start focusing on that, people. Because that's what's gonna make the difference. There are currently so many things happening in my life. So many things that I have no idea what is really happening. But there are so many wonderful things happening as well. And over the past couple of months, I got out. I started doing things that I really like doing again. And I started small, very small. And now I'm here, doing this. Sorry for the raw emotional content. No editing. We live and die this way. But no, I'm not gonna die. Because I worked way too freaking hard. This is also a great tip. If you've got any enemies which helped you get into a depression, live. Stay freak alive, just to out of spite. But yeah, that's also a great motivator, I think. It really helps me to get going sometimes. You're like, I'm not gonna quit right now because and my daughter is the biggest one, actually, so yeah. But the little things. So I had to make some tough decisions this week, which is really ironic because it lies so close to my heart. And it's actually one of the things that really got me out or helped me to get through the most of difficult times. And I'm freaking pissed about this, actually, but you just do what you have to do, right? So this apple is my little thing today. Watching my daughter smile, zone off, sticking out her tongue when she was in one of the rides, which also had like bubbles, blue bubbles. That was really fun as well. Those are the little things that matter. Those are the little things that will get me through. And if you start focusing on those aspects in life, no matter what's happening in your life, I do feel like you could find your own strength back. Albeit it be very slowly, very small, but you gotta start somewhere. And when the first step you take is signing up for a college or whatever, that's big, that's too big. If you can't do it, of course, go ahead. But personally, candied apple is a lot easier to get. Well, actually, maybe not. Better idea, cookies. I also got a cookie. Get yourself a nice cookie. Yeah, so I wanted to do this today because so many reasons. I also have been talking in my previous video about starting this mental health awareness. I didn't even say what it was, program or whatever. And I am doing this because I know that as long as I still talk about my life story to other people and they are like, what? Wow, oh, I didn't think about this that way. I know that there are a lot more people who could use this advice. And once again, I don't care what you do with this because I really just don't care. But yeah. And I know that because I have a great psychologist, right? But it's not always available for everyone. And when you need the more in the Netherlands, you've got two kind of different categories of psychologists. You need one for short term, one for longer term. If you suffer from CPTS, CPTSD, in Dutch is like CPTSS, so I always have to switch. But CPTSD or PTSD or whatever you're suffering from, you know, the waiting lists are insanely long. So if this could help you, I am so happy to help you. And once again, I know I don't have much followers. I don't have many, have a big reach, right? And I don't care if it's just one person who picks this up and shares this with the next one. By the way, for doing that, you're amazing. You rock. That's fine by me. I don't need the views. I just need to get out the message. If it's just to save one person. And that's what I'm all about. I've said it before, I'm a massive advocate for human rights. So here I am. Deal with that. And I'm not gonna quit because wouldn't the world, or just at least some people, really like that? So no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep on being me and enjoy life as much as I can. And I will have my bad days. For example, I know my hair is never gonna get that smooth touch. It's maybe that's the reason why I like birds, because my hair always looks like a bird nest. Anyway, this video is getting way too long. I'm gonna shut off, I guess, wrap it up. Go to my new home, or actually load some stuff, track that. Like 3 bags probably, because that's how I do it. That's how I roll. And just, yeah, go back. I feel like, I really like trench coats. It's like sometimes you wear clothing that makes you feel really cool. I feel like, yeah, I love the coat. So that was really awkward, whatever, I don't care. Have a great day, have a great weekend. Well, the weekend's almost over. Have a great beginning of the new week. And may this reach you in good health, and if not, may this maybe help. You're doing an amazing job. As I said before, you know, talking about the brushing of your teeth. For some people, that's really difficult. So if you do that on a day-to-day basis, you are freaking awesome. This may sound really weird, but it is. And I know this actually, because I've been there. I've been there where I couldn't do my thing, and I got through it. But yeah, it isn't easy. So give yourself more grace, more respect, and learn to love yourself in the best way you can. Thank you once again. This is close to 20. Should I stop it? No, I'm gonna make it 44. Okay. Bye. Love you.